Good morning. Today is Wednesday, August 25th, and this is my weekly video to parents, staff, and community. First of all, I want to start and tell you that we are committed in the Rockford Public Schools to continue to provide a safe environment for our students and our staff to learn and to grow and to be successful as they receive their education from our highly qualified teachers and support staff. Across the nation, as you know, this issue regarding the pandemic, the issue regarding vaccines, the issues regarding wearing a mask has become a very controversial issue, as well as a polarizing issue with the different groups who either oppose or support. I want you to know that we, the Rockford Public Schools, respect everyone. We respect your positions. We respect the right that you have to express your concerns and your positions on issues as well. But we, with the Rockford Public Schools, also have a strong responsibility. We take it very seriously to make sure that our students, our staff, and our community that use our schools are safe and as healthy as they possibly can be. You know, it has been an honor for me for the last 32 years to serve as your superintendent of schools. And I take my job very seriously. And we, all of us within the school district, abide by our logo, by our slogan, by our mission, that a quality community, quality schools, together we are building a tradition of excellence. I know for the past 18 months, our staff, our Board of Education, have been challenged by this pandemic, which is real. We have worked hard to provide the best possible education we can under, at times, very difficult conditions. I am extremely proud of our teachers, our support staff, our building administrators, our administrative team, our community, and of course our Board of Education. They have worked extremely hard, all of us, to follow research provided by our National Health Department, the Center for Disease Control, by our State Health Department, the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services, and by our County Health Department, the Kent County Health Department. Those are the people who study the research and take that research and develop it into practice, into policy. I decided a long time ago, quite frankly back in March of 2020, that I was going to follow the health department's position on issues. And yes, there are times we in Kent County have pushed back on some of those directives and health protocols. But in the end, we have, all of us, the health departments, the Kent County superintendents, the Kent County boards of education, have all worked together to collaborate and to come up with policies and practices that keep everyone safe. And I'm very proud of the efforts that we have made in Rockford to do just that. Our teachers, our support staff, our Board of Education, our administrative team, all of us have worked together to provide a safe and orderly environment for all the people we are charged to keep safe and to educate. I want you to know that consistency has been the key word in everything that I've done for the last 18 months. And I'll continue to follow the health departments and their directives and their mandates, and as best as possible at times, their recommendations. You know, last June, we took the position that when we started summer school, where we had approximately 2,000 students involved, that it was going to be parent choice if students wore a mask, and a staff choice if staff wanted to wear a mask. That was it. Parent choice, staff choice, all the way up until last Friday, which was August 20th, that I was going to start the school year on August 23rd with parent choice for wearing masks, preschool through 12th grade, as well as staff choice. But at 2 o'clock on Friday, August 20th, all school districts in Kent County, including Rockford, received a directive from the Kent County Health Department ordering a public health order, which we are all required to follow. Issuing this order stated clearly that students in pre-kindergarten through 6th grade and staff who work with those students required to wear masks. Now, of course, that's created some anxiety and some concern and at times some anger. But that's the way it is. That's what it is. And we are going to follow that mandate, that public health order, and we'll continue to do so until they either lift it, and there are conditions they've stated that they would do so, or if in fact it may happen, who knows what may happen nationally, when schools have opened up for classes, many of them have started closing down classrooms and schools because of the spread of positive cases. I'm anticipating that in our district that won't happen, but I can't predict that. Also, what they have recommended, the county health department, is that students in grades 7 through 12 and staff consider wearing masks. Well, in Rockford, we've taken the position, for now, that students in grades 7 through 12, as well as staff, it'll be parent choice and staff choice if they wear a mask. There will be students that, in fact, because of health issues and conditions, will need to wear a mask, and of course, they and their parents know who they are. I also want you to know that our Board of Education, our trustees, are committed to making sure that we follow the policies and procedures that are promoted by our health officials. And by the way, our county health officials and our state health officials are constantly in communication with the researchers across not only the United States, but certainly through Michigan as well, and what best practices are. It's just not an opinion that they have. They make their decisions based upon research. And that's why we follow their decisions. Once again, I want you to know I am very proud of our teaching staff, our support staff, our administrative staff, our Board of Education, our parents, and our students. We're working hard, collaboratively, together, to create a strong, healthy environment for our students and our public. One other issue I want to talk about is the heat issue. Now, several years ago, some of you had students in school at that time, we closed school for 2 days, early September, because of heat indexes, and heat advisories issued by the weather forecasters. And we're doing that today, August 25th, because the heat advisory was issued. Heat indices are extremely high, and it's not because kids are wearing masks, it's because of the humidity and heat within our buildings. And even some of our buildings, as you know, may be are air conditioned, but in fact, not all of them are. And so I have issued an early dismissal today, 12 o'clock for secondary and then 1 o'clock for elementary, just to get students out of the buildings before the temperature really begins to rise in the early afternoon. I'll continue to look at the weather for this evening and consider for Thursday a possible early dismissal, but that has not been decided yet. So that's why we're doing that. And I've had people, of course, say to me, yeah, but doing that because kids have to wear masks. Well, In grades 7 through 12, they're not required to wear a mask. They can choose to wear a mask if they wish. It's because of the heat indexes and the fact that we're over 90 degrees and it's really uncomfortable in the buildings. Okay, I'd like to conclude my presentation today. Again, I encourage you, if you have questions or concerns, to please contact us, and we will work with you on special conditions and situations. But once again, we are, as a school district, committed to a quality education for your children and for a safe environment for your children as well. Thank you, and have a great rest of the week.